For a long time, the Trials games have been a source of fun and frustration.
Yep. I agree with that. Watch somebody play through Trials of the Blood Dragon, which was awesome and very frustrating.
Yeah, how long did it take them?
I don't even remember. It was rough. It was rough in places.
But, okay, so Trials Fusion is the most recent game in the Trials franchise. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. I like it all right. Immersion, being the series that it is, has decided to tackle Trials Fusion, which, okay, if I had to ask you, out of Achievement Hunter, who is the best Trials player?
Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
I mean, it's
kind of his game.
I mean, it's Jack. Come on.
Yeah,
that's his deal.
He's rarely lost the Trials, Trials games.
I mean, his Minecraft character is the guy from Trials.
The Trials guy.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. So, in all, Trials Fusion, Immersion. This should be very interesting because it's going to be Gavin and Michael.
I have no idea how they're going to pull this off. Because, I mean, the entire thing about Trials is it's a side-scroller.
Yeah.
Essentially. I mean, the camera angles are different, but it's a side-scroller.
Yeah.
How in the world are they going to keep the bike, in one plane? Because it just doesn't...
Because in the game, it does it automatically.
Exactly, yeah. And it's easy enough to do in the game, but in real life, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, so let's see what good old Rooster Teeth has prepared for us. Let's get right into Immersion.
Do it.
Oh, let me get it on screen.
Some sort of beep boop.
The following video contains stunts performed by trained professionals on a closed course under strict supervision.
Trained
professionals result in injury, death, and significant damages to personal
More like
property.
people who've signed waivers to do
strict
supervision.
supervision.
There's been a flurry of video games that combine fun, addictive gameplay with extremely difficult challenges. And one of my new favorites is Trials Fusion here. In it, riders on a motorcycle have to navigate a course with dangerous and often ridiculous obstacles. But come on, there's no way a real rider in real life could navigate a course like that. Or could they?
And Bernie.
And Bernie.
Yep. And Gus. All right, used to. Ah! Saw Monty. Yep. Here we go.
So, we've come out to our newly constructed Rooster Teeth Motocross Complex to run one of our final experiments. Today, we're going to be figuring out if two humans of below average intelligence can navigate the real-life Trials Fusion course that we've constructed.
One,
and
I'd say, is way
below average intelligence. Good morning, fella. Give me that. What are you doing with that?
Nothing on it. Were you gonna just write on the clipboard? It's still up here.
Where are we? We are at the Rooster Teeth Motocross Complex.
Yeah, we built this?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, when were we out here?
If you look that direction, you'll see your bike.
All right, well, we're gonna try. Yeah, that thing's huge. Big.
No, actually, that's a little too big. There's your bike right there.
Why do you always show us something really nice and cool and then be like, nah, here's a piece of shit? Why do you do that? Every time. Why?
You just
Because life is disappointment to Bernie.
No,
Yep.
Safety is one of our top concerns.
What about my nuts? Because I'm not allowed to ride bikes because of my nut issue.
Because of my nut.
You have a spare.
No, but maybe we should take some specimen before we do this.
Take a specimen?
Yeah.
In what way?
Just to put on ice, just for the future.
Just like you want a cup and like a cooler?
You wanna go jerk off in a hole over there? Is that what you're saying? It's like, what are you talking about?
No, let's get my bikes.
All right, you're gonna have all the opportunity you want
Jesus,
to
Gavin.
preserve your specimens. Go get suited up. I'll go get the motorcycles ready.
That way or that way?
It's on my clipboard.
Just clipboard didn't say which way to go.
This way?
You go that way, I'll go this way.
You go that
You're
way.
good, just keep going.
Wow.
Jack.
Oh no, we don't care about safety, but we do care about forest fires.
Naturally.
Jack here has extensive experience with Trials Fusion, so we had him help us engineer a multitude of obstacles for the lab
Good.
to run through.
Yeah, we've got walls for them to smash through, ramps, drawbridges, seesaws, firecrackers, and a ton of other stuff. It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
Emphasis on hell, hopefully. Okay, here's the way this is going to work. Each of the lab rats is going to compete in a time trial through the course. Just like in the real game, we have checkpoints all along the way in case they crash. When they crash, they're definitely going to crash. First person to finish the course in the quickest time wins, or just whoever survives this thing and actually completes it.
If either of them survive, I didn't do my job.
Jack, I have total faith in you.
Jack, I have total faith
He
in you.
doesn't have faith in anyone.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No.
All right, Gavin
Yeah.
is all ready to go at the
Jack
starting
doesn't get
line,
to hear
and I
that
do wanna
much.
point out one thing. Before we came out here, we gave both of the lab rats an opportunity to practice with the bike, since neither one of them has ever ridden a motorcycle before. But Gavin, being Gavin, absolutely refused to practice. I guess his strategy was beginner's luck.
More like laziness.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
more accurate. All right,
Laziness.
let's get going.
Yeah.
Gavin, are you ready? No, 3,
Nope.
2, 1.
A little
begin.
bike.
Well, I don't expect much on this run.
Oh, why am I going left?
Look at him swerving.
Should have practiced. Don't keep it down like
He actually crossed that first obstacle pretty well. He lost some pieces of the bike.
Some
but
pieces of the bike are flying off.
I actually
Yep.
expect him to do a lot worse. He might actually be a natural at this. Okay, here he comes to the seesaw.
No, no. Goodbye.
Oh.
Godspeed, young cosmonaut.
No, not a natural. That was a lot more.
Not a
like I
natural.
expected. He's on the checkpoint. Next obstacle is 3 walls he has to break through.
Smooth sailing from this one.
I nailed it. Solid.
Nice.
He fell on the hill.
Goodbye.
Points on that one.
What happened?
He made it right to the obstacle, and all of a sudden he just bails out at the top.
Driving through walls before you do it for real.
Well, he's recovered again, and he's on the track. This next ramp is pretty simple. It's just an up and down.
That's enough force for one day. Let's take this one easy. Ankle.
Wow. Maybe the
Oh,
pirate
Gavin.
I love the subtle dismount he had right onto his ass. Coccyx, thank you. All right, that was Gavin's third crash. He has 3 faults. That's going to negatively impact his time and give Michael a huge advantage in his run. Here he goes again at the last checkpoint.
All right, come on, tiny bike.
Next obstacle.
Come on,
is the high
tiny
barrier.
bike.
He decided to give up.
What is that?
It's part of the wall.
How did he get it stuck to his face?
I can't see.
All right, next one is probably the most difficult obstacle. This is the drawbridge. Oh, failed it. Oh, what? He just kind of bailed off the side.
I passed it.
We worked really hard on
You
that.
should have gone head first into that thing.
I'm disappointed.
I'm upset.
I'm disappointed. I'm upset.
A
That's
little
so
bit
good.
slow on this one.
Second try at the drawbridge. Knocks it down, but backed up.
Go backwards. Forwards. Here we go. Final stretch.
He's racing for the finish line here. He wants to get a better time than Michael.
Ring of fire. Victory. Oh,
Dead.
Barbara and Lindsay are spraying him with safety fluid.
Safety fluid.
I'm on fire. You missed a spot. Okay, well now that Gavin's run is done, Michael is up next. And I actually have faith in Michael.
Got a
because he
case of
went
hot
out and
knob.
practiced with the motorcycle
Yep.
before we came out here. All right, Michael, in 3, 2, 1, go. What's he doing?
It's going in circles.
Let go, Michael.
You
Let's
gassed
go.
it too fast, buddy.
Stop it.
holy crap. I'm fine.
Thumbs up. All right, hey, thumbs up.
We don't care. Is the motorcycle okay?
Hey, way to go, Fonzie. All
Way to go,
after his false
Fonzie.
Start, Michael's back in action.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here goes the first obstacle.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Didn't lose any bike parts?
Okay, but I do have to point out that Gavin also did well on the first obstacle.
Michael. Oh, Michael.
This is a terrible start.
Here's what we're learning. We're learning that practice actually doesn't make perfect. It makes really, really, really crappy. All right, here we
Maybe
go.
so.
Accelerating.
Maybe so.
He's actually speeding up going into the seesaw.
I'm going over 5 miles an hour. Holy crap. I got it. Oh,
Oh.
got it.
Got some air on that one.
Ah, he'll be fine. The important thing is, Gavin wrecked there. Michael did not, so it is now Michael's race to lose.
Here we go.
It's now
Here
Michael's
comes the
race to
3 walls.
lose.
Didn't even
Not
slow him down.
bad, not bad.
Nice.
He's going up the hill. This is where Gavin bailed out.
Fuck you guys.
He's doing a lot better than he was at the beginning, that's for sure.
He's on the attack.
Here
Yeah.
comes the up
Oh
down
yeah, he got
ramp.
mad now.
Got some nice air.
I feel like Michael could actually race other children on a bike of similar size and power.
Yep.
All right, and he's going up to the high barrier now. Right through it, no worries. Oh, no.
He
he's
just
going
raced
wide.
through it.
Oh
And
God.
down.
And he's
Oh,
down.
The drawbridge.
He's got some physics action going on.
I actually like that.
Okay, he's reset for the drawbridge now.
Here we go. We got it. We got it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Went right through it.
No problem at all.
That's great. Good way to finish. He's building up speed.
Oh, I see the finish.
Yeah, I think Michael's
Getting the end.
got this one.
Michael wins. All right, let's help him celebrate.
Spray him down. Oh.
Oh God! Ah!
Yep.
Oh, he's fine. All right, well, that does it for our experiment today. Michael and Gavin, we watched you guys go through every obstacle that we threw you, and yet you actually don't look seriously hurt, although you do look miserable.
Look at that boo-boo though, right there.
I booed a little bit.
You got that taken off your helmet.
I did.
Not actually part of the game.
Couldn't get it over his
Yeah, one
nose.
as well.
Yeah. You did.
Oh.
It's a nice shot of me just ditching the bite midair. I was graceful. I was like a gazelle.
Except gazelle don't typically land straight on their ass and then roll
Some of
over to
them.
the side going, "Oi!" Michael, how'd it go for you?
I did a lot better in real life than I would have in the game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen me play the game?
Now, Michael did have.
Michael is terrible
balls
at
it.
at the beginning.
I was doing donuts. It's all intentional.
All right, well, thanks to Michael and Gavin. You guys sacrificed your bodies all season long for our entertainment. Thank you to the science team for coming up with such great experiments. We want to thank Trials Fusion for making an awesome game that we could use to torture Michael and Gavin with. You know, I suppose we should declare a winner this week for science, but when it comes to recreating video games in real life, aren't we all winners in our own way? I'd like to think so. Jesus. What was that?
Come on, Gus. Do it like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The bros are hugging,
They
and they're gonna ride
Oh,
off into the
no.
sunset. Oh! Threw a shoe at him.
Kung Shu.
All right. Well.
Good night.
Okay. So I played a lot of Trials,
Mhm.
and Trials Fusion. I remember I was playing it a lot, and the funny thing about it was that it was just so. It was so fun, but at the same time so frustrating because of just how.
Mm-hmm.
One little mistake could cost you dearly.
Oh, yeah.
On a jump. It's like you don't pull back quick enough or you don't push forward quick enough. It's just like, come on.
This sounds an awful lot like it's Dark Souls on a motorcycle.
Pretty much.
Yep.
It's just repetition. Oh, I beat it. I made it to a checkpoint. All right, what's it? Oh, God, repetition.
Yep.
Yeah. And
That's exactly Dark Souls on a motorcycle.
well, honestly, those little markers, the flag markers for
Mhm.
checkpoints, you start to look at those like they're bonfires.
Yep.
It's just like
That's 3. I'm counting. It's 3 yups. Not counting that one. Yeah.
Yep.
'cause For me, anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm joking. All right.
I'm making fun of the comments section. And also myself.
All right. So, in terms of one immersion that I'm really wanting them to do
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think they've done yet. I would like to see. Gosh, what was that one? It was. I had this idea the other day. It had to do with free running, and I think like parkour.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to see Gavin and Michael try their damnedest on a parkour-esque course. See who could do the best.
Sort of a Mirror's Edge type thing.
Sort of a Mirror's Edge. You know, the red path gives you the red, or if they want, they can bite the bullet and take a time. If they can't make it, or if they feel like they can't do it, then they have to take. Then they can take the Wimp door, which will add like 5 minutes onto their time.
See, the problem is, you look at a situation like Mirror's Edge, you've got somebody who's very trained in parkour, has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And then you're throwing in these two jokers, these two schmucks, if you will.
Well, Trials Fusion.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same deal.
But it's just, I don't know. That one seems like there's a lot of potential for injury. Maybe more so than Trials, honestly. Because you'll note, they weren't given a very powerful bike. They also didn't have very far to fall if they screwed up, which limits the amount of injuries they could have.
Here's one thing they could do.
Parkour.
Here's one thing they could do. They could actually do like gym mats. You could lay them down for like them to land on.
Yeah, I mean,
that.
gym mats will help, but I don't know that it'll necessarily keep them from breaking arms.
That's true. That's fair.
And
enough.
they need those to play games and therefore make money for Bernie. So Bernie
wouldn't be the happiest.
Right.
Okay. All right, I get you.
Just thinking outside the box here, or trying to keep people from falling out of the box and dying.
Where's the fun in that? All right. Well,
says the man who threw himself into a bucket of ice water in freezing temperatures.
it was a trash can full of ice water.
That's even worse.
It was clean, at least.
Yeah. Cleanliness doesn't necessarily affect hypothermia.
I did it because of a milestone we hit, and I promised that I would do it.
And because you don't know how to shut up. What was that you said about 1 million, Nate? Without thinking about the consequences?
Carolina Reaper.
Or no.
The hottest
pepper available.
Yeah.
You said you would eat it, which means you have to consume the whole thing.
I didn't say I'd eat it. I
said you'd eat it.
No, I said I would take a bite.
No. All right. Comment section. Prove me right. I want receipts. Show me the evidence that says this.
Show your work.
Yeah. Show the evidence that says which one of us is right. Either way, it was a really dumb move on your part.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But if we do hit 1 million, then hey, I'll do it. I don't mind.
Yeah, well, you might change your tune before we get there.
We'll see.
Anyway.
We'll see. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode, Renegades React. If you wish to see the original video to this immersion, it's down in the description below. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below if there's anything else you want us to watch. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, and we'd also like to give thanks to the patron saints of the Renegade Nation, these awesome people right here. So, also don't forget to send us stuff in our P.O. Box. P.O. Box 1965, Bristol, Virginia 24203.
I'm sorry, Nate. I zoned out like I tend to do when you're talking. What was that address again?
P.O. Box 1965, Bristol, Virginia 24203.
We're getting cranky in our old age.
No, we're not.
I am.
Well, you're naturally a curmudgeon. I
This
mean, honestly,
is true.
No, you look at grumpy and grumpier old men.
My life story.
No, you look back on those as the good old days.
Yeah, I do actually. It's my life story.
Yeah, you're pretty much Walter Matthau cussing out Jack Lemmon, just like Gustafson.
I'm pretty much just Walter Matthau anyway.
Gustafson, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Like, hey asshole, you dropped your fish.
Yep.
So yeah.
Good
anyway,
times.
So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. And I guess until next time, signing off, we're the Renegades. We will see you later. Peace out.